What's up guys, PPD here and welcome to episode 43 of my road to Manchester City. And before we start off this episode, I just want to say thank you so much for 700 subscribers. We hit it very recently and I just want to go ahead and say thank you guys for all the support, all the likes and stuff like that. But we are looking at the checklist right now. We have a new addition. Man of the match De Bruyne is officially in the game for his great performance against PSG in the second leg. We are officially in the semifinals of the Champions League for the first time ever. I'm so excited for that. We ended up drawing Real Madrid, which gets me a little bit nervous, but I feel that if we play good enough, we could get a result. But I think most people are doubting that we're going to do that, and I have a little bit of doubt myself, but come on City, we can do it. But yeah, let's get into the trading. We're at 582,000 coins, and that is because we have sold off the Aguero for a loss. We're going to check that in a second, but we're looking at some Adlers right now, and that is because he was going for discard price when he was in the team of the week. And I said, you know what, that's way too close to what his first inform is worth, so you know what, I'm going to go ahead and buy a bunch of Adlers for 11k, and that's what I did. And then when he was out of the team of the week, he went up, so I sold them for 13. That is 1.3k profit a pop. Very nice profit right there. Aguero, sold him for 530. That's what we bought him for, which means we lost about 27k because of the tax. A little bit annoying, but hopefully we can make up that profit with some of the Adlers. David Luiz sold for 55. Carvajal sold for 50, and we are officially done with those guys. We're still holding on to some more David Luiz normal cards though. We sold one right there for 2.5. We still have a few more. And we also still have a few more Adlers to sell. And then hopefully later on in the episode we can sell those. So we're going to go into our first game of the episode with the City squad, looking to perform as good as we did in the Champions League. And we come across this guy who's got a very nice Premier League side, a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. And the team is very good all around. Vardy and Martial are pretty good budget strikers. What surprised me about this guy's team was having Mata and Mahrez. I know Mahrez is very good because of his skills and stuff like that, but usually on my left mid and right mids I like to have a little bit of pace, and Mata and Mahrez don't exactly offer that, so it was a little bit strange to see that, but maybe it worked for him. So we're gonna see how things play out. And in the 5th minute, who do you know, the guy I doubted, Mahrez, opens up the score sheet right there with a great finish at the near post on his left foot and scores against City, something that he did against us this season. And I honestly just don't want to bring back those memories because we're terrible in the league, but at least we're in the semifinals, right, of the Champions League. Whatever. Sterling does equalize it right there though, 1-1. Very nice finish. Does the ball roll and finesses it past. And Sterling's finishing in this series has been very questionable. He's missed some very easy chances, then he scored some pretty tough chances, but very glad that he equalized it for us right there. And right there, Yaya Toure with what I thought was a bad pass ended up being a good pass to Navas. Navas runs down the wing, has a low cross. Deflection bounces to David Silva, and David Silva misses that. He really needs to be scoring that. That would have given us the 2-1 lead, and unfortunately he couldn't do it. However, Vardy in the 44th minute from a counterattack, causing all sorts of trouble to our defense, gives it to Ozil, and Ozil once again with a, well, not once again, gets a great goal right there, and once again we concede and we are down again, and we head into the second half 2-1 down. And I feel like the result isn't exactly fair. I feel like we're creating the more dangerous chances, but our opponent is playing well enough with his chances. Even though right there it says 2-2 for both teams, I feel like we're creating more threatening chances. So I was pretty pumped to get into the second half and change the scoreline around. And in the 53rd minute over here, we wait for more people to push up. David Silva holding the ball very nicely, ends up having a shot, but it goes just wide. And once again, David Silva unfortunate not to have scored and equalized the game right there. So 55th minute, literally seconds after David Silva had that one chance, we would have another chance, this time with David Silva again. He can't score. That's the 3rd chance David Silva has missed this game, and I'm starting to get frustrated with him. But in the 56th minute, we would get the corner from that shot. And Fernandinho takes in Navas with a great nutmeg and skill right there. Sends in a low cross. Ball bounces to Sterling. Sterling has a shot and it goes just wide. Once again, unfortunate not to grab his second goal right there. So we go ahead, do some subs right off of that because I was getting a little annoyed that we were still losing, and I'm trying to change it up a little bit, get some fresh legs in there. We bring on Kevin De Bruyne, the man who got us to the semifinals of the Champions League with his goal against PSG. And hopefully he can have a better game than David Silva is having this game. So Yaya Toure right there joins in on the score sheet. He was a little bit poor this game too, but he did come up big right there, scoring the 2-2 game. making the game 2-2, and that was a very great pass right there that he received too. And Yaya is one of those players that he plays very much like he plays in real life. He's very strong on the ball, hard to take him off, and he attacks every so often. So you're not going to see him defending for you too often, but when he attacks, he can be very deadly. So keep that in mind if you are looking to buy Yaya Toure. And if you somehow feel like wasting enough coins for his man of the match, even though I really feel like his normal card is just as good as his man of the match card, I don't really see why you would buy his man of the match card. Obviously, we have to buy that because it's the best card of that version. But Yaya Toure right there, just showing how good he is. Has a great shot at the top right corner, goalie's right corner. Hour left, and we just got to look at that on the replay because that was such a crucial goal in the 86th minute. He grabbed the third goal of the game, which would give us the lead. And something very strange happened after we scored that third goal. Our opponent dropped his controller, and I found that very weird because when you're down by 1 goal, there's still, no matter what the time is, there's always time to find a goal. You can always get a cheese 90th minute goal and rescue a point. But no, our opponent just gave up, accepted defeat. Found that very weird. Something I would never do. I would go all out attack and try to get a goal back. But it is what it is. Some people are just strange. And right there, Yaya gets himself 2 goals. Doesn't even get man of the match, though. It ends up going to Fernandinho, probably because of his tackles. He won 7 out of 10, so I guess he was pretty well in the midfield. I really thought Yaya would have got man of the match. Whatever, go ahead, take a look at our transfer list. By the way, we got 3 points that game, so we are 1-1-0. And we're looking at our transfer list right here, and we have sold some more Adlers. We sold the rest that we've had. Such a great idea to invest in him because he went up. And he's at 13k at the moment. That's what I listed him for. Probably could have sold a few for 14 if I tried, but whatever. Wanted the quick profit, and that's what we got. So we didn't exactly make up all the money we lost from Aguero, but we did make about half of what we lost. So that's not too bad. And over here, we still have 2 normal David Luiz cards that just don't want to sell, even though I lowered his price to 2.5. So we're going to keep listing those up until they sell. And we're going to jump into the second game of the episode. Applying a contract to Navas because we obviously still want him playing on the right wing until maybe Pep Guardiola comes and tells him to get the hell out. And we're going to go into the second game, come across this guy, a Bundesliga side. I feel like every single episode we come across at least one Bundesliga side. So this didn't even surprise me anymore that we came across a Bundesliga side. Once again, a great Bundesliga side. He's got Royce, Lewandowski, Götze, Moller, Vidal. Vidal playing right mid. Now that was very weird because he could have easily gone with Douglas Costa, so that was a little bit strange to be honest. But in the 6th minute, we would grab the first chance of the game over here. We steal the ball, go on the counter-attack. Navas to Silva, Silva to Aguero. Aguero beats the defender very well, tramps it to Sterling, and Sterling was a little bit lucky to have scored because the goalkeeper did get a hand on it, and Hummels was unfortunate not to have cleared it off the line. So I know I really should have taken that shot with Aguero, easy finish, but I just wanted to be safe, and that's why I played it sweaty to Sterling right there. So sorry for that, just a little bit of sweat for the episode. And over here, Aguero would have a chance at getting his first goal. Unfortunately, though, the woodwork denies him of his goal, and he's probably annoyed with that because he really should have taken the shot for that first goal, but I'm the one controlling, so I make up the rules, I guess. And Navas over here, once again to Aguero, who has a great shot, a rocket on his left foot, but once again, he is unfortunate not to have scored because it goes wide. So 3 good chances for Aguero. The first one doesn't really count because he passed it and he got the assist, but I felt bad for him that I missed those 2 chances. However, Aguero would help us over here because he gets the ball and Naldo slides in from behind. I don't know what our opponent was thinking, tackling Aguero from behind like that, but that it's always going to be a red card. He is now down to 10 men. He actually, I think he moved somebody back to defense because he didn't make a sub after that red card, but he did pause it and change something up. Not sure who he put at center back, but it wouldn't matter because he saw some glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel right there as he gets a corner, plays it short, swings in across to Lewandowski. Yaya Toure, just like I said before, terrible defending right there, loses his mark, Lewandowski, and that was just terrible defending by Yaya. He honestly should have cleared that out. I know he has good enough heading, but how the hell does he let Lewandowski score right there? A little bit annoying. And we head into the second half 1-1. I feel like once again, we don't deserve to have the scoreline. We deserve to be on top. We've created the better chances. Aguero was unfortunate not to have scored. And we look at the stats right there, and it pretty much says it all. We have 6 shots, 5 on target. Our opponent only has 1 and 1. He just has more possession, and I really feel that in the second half we can change the scoreline and get the 3 points. But at the start of the second half, what do you know? A Bundesliga side without Aubameyang was a little bit strange, but don't worry, because Aubameyang, our kryptonite, would make his guest appearance in the beginning of the half, subs off Mario Götze, brings on Aubameyang, and I just knew something was gonna happen. But Yaya Toure coming up big once again, gives us the lead over here in like the 50th minute. Great finish from Yaya. We're up once again 2-1 in the 51st minute, but literally seconds after, Zabaleta has the tackle right there, gets the ball. Fernandinho loses it though. Muller gives it to Lewandowski. Lewandowski sends it to Royce. Royce is a 2v1, gives it to Aubameyang, and of course, because it wouldn't make sense if we conceded a goal and it was not Aubameyang in one whole episode, it made sense. Aubameyang scores against us once again. I can't even get mad anymore. I'm just gonna accept it. Every time we come across him, you know what? He's gonna score, and we just have to score more. So in the 55th minute, it was 2-2. Time for a change once again. Bring on De Bruyne. Bring on Tanya. De Bruyne didn't exactly do anything last episode, but hopefully this time around he can have an impact, get himself an assist, maybe even a goal. And in the 61st minute, we would go on the attack over here. Fernandinho to Yaya Toure, Yaya Toure to Aguero, Aguero back to Yaya, Yaya with a great chance to do exactly what he did last episode, give us the 3-2 lead and have 2 goals, but unfortunately I shot way too early. That was my mistake, sorry Yaya. Could have easily gotten you a goal right there, but that was a little bit annoying. And over here, Aguero has a great chance to get an assist right there, swings in a low cross to Clichy, and Clichy misses an open net. I can't believe it. Clichy is not known for scoring, but what the hell was that? He loses his balance. That really should have been a goal, and I was getting annoyed. But Fernandinho ends up giving it to De Bruyne, and De Bruyne makes his mark on this game as he gets the very crucial 3rd goal. And once again, in the dying minutes of the game, we find a 3rd goal to give us the 3-2 lead. Very similar to last episode, except this time around, our opponent did not give up. He did keep attacking, but we managed to hold him off. And once again, we win 3-2, we secure the 3 points, and we are looking good in Division 3. And I'm feeling confident with the team. At first I doubted it, but I'm really feeling confident with the team, and hopefully we can achieve great things, because we still have to get to Division 2 and Division 1. So we get another 3 points. That puts us at 6 or 7 actually, because we tied our first game. And that is going to conclude this episode of my road to Manchester City, guys. Thank you once again for 700 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the likes. My name is Pippideed, and I'm out.